Hey there, today we're going to make a very simple pork belly dish. I believe it's Korean, it could easily be Japanese or Chinese as well. I'm sure each of those cultures have their own version of this dish. Really simple, just a few ingredients, maybe like 5 or 6, and you just store everything in a pot and braise it for a bit. Okay, here we go. So let's get our ingredients. Pork belly. I've got a couple of things of pork belly, and this was pretty cheap, so let's add a bit of loin as well. Okay, what else do we need here? Okay, let's see. Got my ginger, and put that down. Ah, this feels good. Okay, this is fresh. Alright. A lot of ginger actually, just slice it as much as you want. Roughly is fine. No big deal. I used quite a bit of ginger. This was actually a chunk like this. If you like ginger, add more, but I think this is a good little bit. It's like 2 or 3 thumbs worth. Garlic. I don't remember how much garlic I use. I'm gonna use 3/4 of the whole thing. Okay? So I'm just gonna roughly chop this up. That skin off. All right, take a little handful there, and then I'll add this to my bowl. Let's prepare this pork belly. So basically you want to make little bite-sized pieces of this. So I'm gonna slice that in half, and then maybe I'll cut it like this. That might even be a little big. But it's about 1 inch thick by 1.5 inches or 2 inches long. Whatever size you want, go for it. Just gonna put this directly into my pan. Okay, that's and now here I have the loin. This is just for extra. The loin won't taste as good, so if pork belly is nice and cheap in your area, just use pork belly. Okay, perfect. These chunks might be a little big. Yeah, they might be good actually. Never mind. That's good. Okay, so here's our pot of meat and our garlic and ginger. Okay, I'm just gonna dump all that in there. And then I'm gonna add some soy sauce. So soy sauce and mirin actually. So here's my soy, that on the counter, and this is my mirin, which is like a sweet, I don't know, sweet sake. I'm not sure what mirin is exactly. Do you know exactly what this is? Who knows? But like in Japanese cooking, anyways, soy sauce, mirin, sake is like staple. So here I got a big ass bottle of sake. Sake is cheap in Japan. Actually, I got a whole bunch. I got way more because after we moved into this house, that's a big bottle. That's like how many liters is that? Yeah, after we moved into this house, people bought us sake, and I don't drink this stuff, so I just use it for my cooking. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is you're gonna put equal parts shoyu, soy sauce, equal parts mirin, sake, and then some sugar. So let's do that. Actually, you know what? This is optional, but I think it will be even better if I add some. Gotta use the rest of this. Not all of it, but I gotta finish this up. Sesame oil. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know, tablespoons worth. Soy sauce. All-purpose Kikkoman soy sauce here. That should do it. I have no idea how much I put in there, but not too much. I would guess maybe 1/2 cup's worth. Equal parts, so I guess 1/2 cup's worth of mirin. Okay, and then I got my big ass bottle of sake. You can take a swig of that if it's good. No thanks, it's only like 11 a.m. Okay. Was that 1/2 cup? I don't know. So that stuff is really easily adjustable. The only time you have to be careful is when you're putting in the sugar. So I would start with less sugar because you could always adjust and add more later. So let's grab my spoon and I'm going to say that much, maybe a tablespoon and a half to start. So if you're making less, use less sugar and then taste, and you can adjust to your liking. Okay. That's it. So let's mix that up. So I gotta go back to my dishwasher here and get my, now acting as storage. I used to make fun of my mom for using the dishwasher for storage, but look who's doing that now. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna mix this up a bit. I'm gonna drop this camera down a little bit so I can do a little mixing. Let's get all of that liquid mixed up. Great. Now just cover that up. Let's put this on medium heat. Yeah. So that's basically all you have to do. Very easy. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna taste good yet, but I can almost guarantee you that it's gonna taste good. Because I just winged it, and it doesn't really take a lot to make this delicious. Equal parts soy sauce, mirin, sake, and some sugar. Simple. A little bit of goma abra, which means sesame oil, if you want. All right, so that's it. I'm just gonna wait for this pot of meat to boil, and I'll probably drop the heat to medium low and leave it for about 40 minutes. Okay, we're almost done here. So it's been a good 35-40 minutes, I think. And you can see here that a lot of the liquid has reduced. Yeah, a lot of liquid is gone. So the last step is actually to reduce it further. So I'm gonna take the lid off and I'm gonna raise the heat. Let's say medium high or high. So let's raise that up to, okay, yeah, it's like much higher. You can see it going quite strongly. We'll let this go for another 5 minutes with the lid off. And in case you're wondering what's going on in this pot, I just made a pot of rice here. I don't have a $400 rice cooker. I don't think it's necessary personally. This works just fine. Okay, I think we are good here. Let's dish this out. Great. I've prepped out a little bit of green onion here just to give it a little color. This is optional. Let's give it a taste here. It's a very simple dish. The flavors of the garlic, the ginger with this pork is very nice. In fact, the pork loin goes very well with this dish. So if you don't have pork belly, or if it's just really expensive due to inflation or something like that, go with the loin. If it's cheaper, it's actually pretty tender. It's got a lot of flavor. It's delicious. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Say bye, Lil.